this game could be a lose-lose for you.
Yep, Rob, you're
Two
on the
favorites
hottest
here.
seat you've ever been on in the history of this show.
You got to pick, though. Who
This
you got?
is a lose-lose. I don't know where to go here because Tom Brady on one side, the fraudulent Cowboys and Dak Prescott on the other side, the cheating Patriots on the other. So I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah. You're going to pick the rock or the hard place?
Yeah, here we go. Best part about this is Tom Brady's coming in struggling big time. Last 7 games, he's been awful, Skip Bayless. 7 touchdowns, 5 interceptions in the last 7 games, 31st in yards per attempt in the last 7 games. And he has his worst quarterback rating of his career. This is where Brady is. And this team has feasted on a lot of bad teams. The defense has done. We saw when they finally played a good team what happened with Baltimore, right? And then on the flip side, you got the Cowboys. The Cowboys are as fraudulent as any team I've seen. All 6 of their wins against teams under 500. They haven't beaten anybody.
Phillies, 500.
At 500. 500 or less.
Yes.
Okay, 500 or less. But they haven't beaten anybody. We've seen Philly's been up and down. They've been very streaky. And then they feasted. Dak started the season against some really bad teams, pumped up his stats. Then he had the bad stretch. You know when that bad stretch was? When they played good teams. So I look
Minnesota's a good team, and he was really good.
No, when they lost. Well, how was it against New Orleans? How was that New Orleans?
The New Orleans, he couldn't even throw a touchdown. New Orleans beat the Cowboys without a touchdown in that game, Skip.
Okay.
So when I look at both, if I have to pick a team on this, as hard as it is to swallow this down, a lot of people are going to be mad at me. I have to pick Tom Brady and the New England Patriots because I don't believe Dak Prescott can beat a winning team or a team with a record over 500. So I'm going to go with Terrible Tom. That's his new nickname, Terrible Tom.
He's the luckiest of all time.
He is. And he's going to be lucky here, Skip, because the defense will get it done for him. They'll pick off Dak. They'll pick up a fumble by Ezekiel Elliott. It'll be something like that. It will not be on the back of Tom Brady. I'm going with the Patriots to win this 24-17.
24-17, says Rob Parker. And Shannon Sharp agreed with Rob Parker when he called them the fraudulent Cowboys. But Shannon Sharp has picked the fraudulent Cowboys to cover his you-know-what on Monday.
You know why I picked them? Because I believe Tom Brady has been more fraudulent this year than the Cowboys have. And they've been awesome. They like $3 bill frauds. But Tom Brady's played like a $7 bill.
Say it, Shannon. Terrible Tom.
Terrible Tom.
Terrible Tom.
And Tom has not played well. See, if people can get past, when I say Tom hasn't played well, but he got 6 Super Bowls, that's not his debate. That's not what the topic was about.
It's not lifetime achievement.
Right.
You're talking about now.
Right. You're talking about right this year. In the 2019 season, Tom Brady has not played like the Tom Brady we're used to seeing. That's okay. But you can't say, yeah, he's playing back. But see, and another problem I have, Rob, when things go well, Tom is so good. But when they start to turn sideways, well, he don't have anybody. Those are the same people he's throwing to when things are going good.
Thank you. And that's when they say to Shannon about Tom, he does more with less.
Yes.
They give him credit.
Do it again.
Yes.
Turn that water into wine like the man could. That's what they call it. Now what?
My turn?
Yeah, your turn.
Thank you. This time, I'm going to let the great Troy Aikman speak for me because he spoke strongly last night in the 3rd quarter of the Thursday night football game about Tom Brady. Listen to this.
I know that offense for the Patriots, they've had their struggles. Defensively, obviously, they've been outstanding, and a big reason, the primary reason why they're 9-1, but I really have been impressed with the way Tom Brady has played, and it hasn't always looked good, but I think that, he certainly understands how he has to play the game and what the strengths of that team are right now, and he hangs in there and then finds a way to win games.
What?
They are 9-1 because Tom Brady just keeps making all the plays that have to get made, throwing mostly to Julian Edelman or bust.
But
no Gronk, no AB, no Josh
Wasn't
Gordon.
Edelman the MVP of the Super Bowl last year?
That's all you got.
Did that
That's all
change?
you got.
I thought he was the MVP, Skip.
Over Tom
Or
Brady.
bust.
Did Tom Brady play in that game?
Yeah.
So he was the MVP of the Super Bowl over Tom Brady.
Shouldn't have been.
Hey, stop it, Skip.
And he was a receiver who won the MVP without catching a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
And
He's
guess what
a
happened?
slot
And guess what
receiver.
happened last week? He did something that Tom Brady couldn't do. He threw a touchdown pass, Skip Bayless. But Troy Aikman in that gave a backhand compliment. We know their defense has been lighted out. But Tom is, he's hung in there and hung in there. No.
He has been really impressive, said Troy Aikman. And he has.
But hold on.
With
Impressive
nothing.
how?
They can't protect him. They can't run the ball. They're 24th in the league in running the football. Tom Brady is 9-1, and you guys say he's done.
The defense is 9-1. Skip,
Let me ask you a question. But why didn't you mention that last year? They couldn't run the football, but you was telling me how great Tom Brady was when he made 3 3rd and 10s. But you don't mention anything. There was a number one running team.
They were the number one rushing
But
attack.
you don't
I always
mention that.
bring it up. I always bring it up.
Oh, Tom Brady, he was terrific. Had you ever seen 3 3rd and 10s
Well,
before
have you? No, you haven't.
You see what
Under
you did?
pressure in Kansas City in the AFC Championship, you convert 3 straight 3rd and 10s in overtime to win the game.
Wait, how about this here?
It's outrageously great.
Convert now. All I see now, I don't know about last year. Last year's done. We can't, all that defending, you don't get to defend the Super Bowl because that's yours. Can't no one take that away. What about 2019? What have you seen?
All I know is the hashtag washed king, Tom Brady, is going to spill all over you on Sunday and probably all over my Dallas Cowboys. So good luck.
So who are
with
you
it.
picking?
I picked New England. I picked them to win the Super Bowl over Dallas. This is a Super Bowl preview. I told you we got lots of dinners
We got
on the line
dinners
here.
on it. I'm talking
Okay,
about big
here we
time
go.
dinners.
Here we go.
I'm not
fraudulent Cowboys.
They're
fraudulent. Brady.
fraudulent.
You
And the same
guys
thing.
could do this all morning.
Yes, we could.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Thank you, Rob, very much.
Are we
Just a
gonna
heads
mention-
up. Everyone,
your
Rob,
book.
he's holding it up right now. He's got a new book out. If I'm writing, I'm ripping. Nobody's safe. It's a collection
if
of
you're
Rob's
talking, you're
columns that proves everyone in sports is rippable, and it sounds like a great one.
Okay, that's
All right.
enough for Rob Parker.
Look
because
who
now
is
the show
joining us.
starts.
We've been talking about it all morning.
Here